Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a really fun video that's been going around on YouTube lately, and that is what I spend in a week. I'm not sure where the current trend started, but the first person that I ever saw do this was actually Carly Chrisman about 3 years ago. I did not have a YouTube channel back then, but I did have a blog, so I actually did one of these on my blog, which I will link down below if you guys want to go check that out. But since this is going around lately and I do have a YouTube channel now, I thought it would be really fun to do this again, and I am at a completely different point in my life right now, so let's see how much I spend in a week. Honestly, I was a little bit worried that my total at the end of the week was going to be a little bit crazy, but it's actually really good. Like, I am proud of myself. I'm seeing some of these YouTubers spend like $4,000 a week and I'm like, oh my goodness, like that's more than I make an entire month. Like, I could not possibly do that. But before we get started, make sure to click subscribe down below and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you never miss another video. All right. Let's start with Sunday. So on Sunday last week, the first thing that I did in the morning was I went to the gym, and I was starting to feel kind of sick, like a really bad cold coming on Sunday, which we'll get to a little bit later, but I did go to the gym and I did a leg day. For this, I've seen a lot of people split up their gym membership into like a daily increment and how much they're spending each time they go to the gym. But my gym is literally so cheap. I only pay $20 a month, so I am just going to take that as a weekly amount, and that'll be $5 a week. Normally I go to the gym now about 4 to 5 times a week, so honestly it comes out to like $1 every time I go to the gym, which is just absurd to calculate. So we're doing $5 a week for the gym. After that, Colin and I actually went frisbee golfing. We've done this a couple times now ever since I got new discs because I lost mine in the move, but we love frisbee golfing. There's a ton of cool courses near us and it's a lot of fun. So we went frisbee golfing together, and then afterwards I was so craving a smoothie and we hadn't gone to Jamba Juice in a while, so I was like, hey babe, wanna go to Jamba Juice? And he was down. This was my first purchase of the week, and that was $12.94 for smoothies for the both of us. I normally never get drinks out. Like, I never go to Starbucks really. I don't go to Jamba Juice like hardly ever, so I did not regret making this purchase. I really wanted a smoothie. It hit the spot. It was freaking delicious, so no regrets. And then the last thing that I did that night is I did make a late night Amazon order. Colin has been watching TV at night lately and it's been kind of loud, so I finally ordered myself a pair of earplugs. And since I was doing that, I decided to get two things that I've been really wanting lately. Again, do not regret because they've been on my wish list on Amazon forever. But I got myself a popcorn maker. It's just like a bowl that you put in the microwave so you can make your own homemade popcorn, which I really need. And then I also got myself a pack of 3 silicone muffin pans. One of them's actually a donut pan, which I'm so excited about, but I am just so sick of my muffin pans. They are metal and they're starting to rust and everything sticks to them. They're driving me absolutely crazy, so I really wanted some silicone ones so that they were easier to clean. Again, totally practical, don't regret any of those purchases. And then after I made that purchase, which was $35.86, I then realized there was one more thing on Amazon that I wanted to get, so I made a separate purchase. I knew Valentine's Day was coming up on Friday and I really wanted to surprise Colin, so I actually got him a set of ice cream scoops, and so that was $11.90. Monday was a very unexciting day. It was a work grind day, getting back into gear. I always have breakfast at home every single day. I never eat breakfast out. The night before, I had packed myself a salad for lunch, so I ate that at lunchtime, and then I came home and had dinner with Colin, and that day the sickness like really kicked in, so it kind of just went downhill from there. I started getting sicker and sicker until like Wednesday was the worst day, so I was just not feeling good. Normally I would have gone to the gym, but I did not, and it turns out that the day that I went to the gym on Sunday was actually the only time I went this past week. So Monday I actually did not spend anything. And then at the end of the night, since I was feeling so sick, me and Colin actually went to our hot tub here at our complex. I am so glad we have it at our complex because we get so much use out of it, and that was also free. On Tuesday, I actually did not personally spend anything, but Colin needed to take our cat Ringo to the vet to get a urine sample because we think he has a UTI. So the test for that was actually $30 and he used my credit card for it, so that was $30 at the vet to get Ringo's pee tested. Super exciting stuff, I know. And again, I was really sick this day, so I just like was not having it, ate all my meals at home, didn't go out anywhere. And then we also went to the hot tub again. On Wednesday, I ate breakfast at home again, but for lunch, my boss and I actually took some clients out to a pizza place, so I got some super yummy chicken pesto pizza, but since this was a work meeting, the lunch was completely paid for, so that was free. That day, I did make an extra purchase though, because at my new job, I work in the store section. When I started my new job, I did new employee orientation, and they gave all of the new employees a $50 gift certificate to the store, which is super nice of them. So this day, I decided to finally use that. I got a Yeti for myself, a Yeti for Colin, and a Yeti lid, and that ended up being $59.75. And with the $50 voucher, I had to end up paying $9.75. Wednesday was the worst day of my cold. Like, I just felt so bad on Wednesday, but Thursday I was finally starting to feel better. I didn't want to push anything though, and I didn't spend any money. I ate all of my meals at home, or I packed my lunch for work, so everything was just pre-prepped and ready to go. On Friday, my boss actually said that I could work from home, which was freaking awesome. But then I remembered that I had a client meeting at 10 o'clock, so I had to go in, do that meeting, but then I was back to working at home. And Friday was Valentine's Day. Colin got me these beautiful flowers, and I'm looking at them right now. They're just so freaking pretty. I'm so happy. But since I was home for the afternoon, we decided to go out to lunch. We decided to just do something really quick and easy, and we went to Potbelly, and I paid for that. That was $19.58. Out of the entire week so far, this was the purchase that I was kind of like, we could have done without doing that, because we did have a special Valentine's Day dinner planned that we were cooking here at home. We made steaks later that night, so we didn't really need to go out to lunch, but it was pretty fun. And since Colin surprised me with flowers, he's actually never A, gotten me flowers before, and B, we've never just like gotten flowers for anything anyways. So we actually didn't have a vase. So when I was on my way home from doing the client meeting at work, I actually stopped at Goodwill and I went through their vase section and found a really cute vase for $1.99. And then, like I said, we had Valentine's Day dinner here at home. We just like made some steaks, asparagus, and potatoes, and it was so freaking good. And we saved so much money because the past couple of years that we've gone out to Valentine's Day dates, those really rack up. But instead of hitting all the crowds and the upcharges on Valentine's Day, we decided that we wanted to go out to breakfast on Saturday and make that our outing for Valentine's Day. So on Saturday morning, we did end up going to Snooze for breakfast, and it was so good, you guys. Colin had never been there. I went there once in Denver with my dad a few years ago, and I loved it, so I knew I had to take Colin. He loved it. It was a great breakfast. Colin did pay for that though, so that was free for me. And so actually last Saturday, I got my hair done. I got some highlights touched up, and there was just this one spot in the front that's very blonde now, you can see, but it was kind of orangey because I don't think she let the color saturate long enough, and so I needed to get that fixed. So I went in on Saturday afternoon and she fixed it, but that was free of charge because that was a mistake that she made. And then later that day when I was putting up my YouTube video, I wanted to do a specific kind of story, and I use Unfold to do all of my Instagram stories. There was a pack on there that like I've been thinking about buying for the longest time, and I finally just did it. I was like, you do an Instagram story every week for your YouTube videos, just spend the money on it. So the frame that I really wanted on Unfold, that was $1.99, so I just bought that on Saturday. Well, that's it for my entire week. That's everything that I spent. The entire total for the week was $129.02. Not bad, right? That's like a really average week for me. I am shocked that I didn't spend any money on like crazy things. I mean, obviously there are weeks where I go a little bit on a shopping spree and buy some things online, some new clothing pieces. And then one thing that was actually a little bit inaccurate this week is I do usually do weekly grocery shopping, and sometimes I go a full week without having to do more grocery shopping because I stocked up so well last time, and that just happened to happen this week. But I normally do go grocery shopping almost every week, and that's around like $80-ish every time I go. So I feel like that should have been factored in to give you the most accurate what I spend in a week. But this is pretty dang close to what I really do spend on a regular basis. I go out to eat like once a week-ish, and like maybe twice, but maybe another person pays for that meal. Work has been paying for a lot of meals out for myself, so that's awesome. And then I did do that mini order on Amazon. I'd say I order something online like probably once a week, so that's probably pretty accurate. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. This definitely put into perspective how much I spend a week. For a 24-year-old that lives in Phoenix, I think I'm doing pretty good. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.